So we open the episode after the confrontation between Joseline, Stevie, and Mimi. And the next morning, Mimi's waking up at Ariane's lesbonics. And Ariane's asking, "How do you feel?" And she says, "Hurt, disappointed, embarrassed." That's how you're going to feel for the next decade, so settle in, toots. It's obvious they're having an affair. It's obvious you and Ariane are having an affair, Mimi. You both look like you got up out the same bed in the same house. But we supposed to act like we don't see the fact that y'all just got out of bed. We could tell by your heads. I mean, you could tell by the way Ariane's hair is just going up the side of her head. That head's been betwixt somebody's thighs. Ariane is ready to do whatever she has to do to help Mimi break her addiction of Stevie. Well, we know you are more than happy to see how many licks it takes to get to the center of that Tootsie Pop. But across town, we're now introduced to Rasheeda and Kirk, and all of Kirk's earrings. Rasheeda says she is a female underground rapper. 6 feet under, because that career was always dead as a doornail. Oh, you've been married for 12 years to Kirk. Why? Good Lord, why? I mean, you should have got on here to leave him. Instead, you let him have a baby on you. With the worm from Richard Scarry, no less. A microphone-headed harlot. I've been signed to major labels like Jive and Motown, but they didn't understand me as an artist. No, you just didn't sell shit. And now you independent. Did you ever move anything independent? Legs to the Moon, that went triple plastic, right? Or was it triple foil? Might have been gum wrapper, I can't remember. So they talking about which single they gonna release first, and Kirk said, well, we did it your way last time and it flopped. So let's try to do it my way this time. It'll still flop, but at least we're doing something different. But from one failure to another, now we have Karlie Red making sure she and Stevie are still cool because she needs that hit. Girl, you sound like a crackhead. So Karlie walks in the studio and Joseline's there. Where's Stevie? He'll be here in a minute. Why don't you say hello when you come in the room? Be polite. Sit down. Is this when JoJo gets her first bops in? I hope so. Oh, we're about to watch Karlie Red get her butt beat for the next 10 years. This is going to be fun. So JoJo Dancer says, I thought we were cool, Karlie. Oh, Lord. So Karlie's being messy, but acting like she wasn't being messy. Oh, you didn't want anybody to know you were with Stevie? I was just trying to big you up. And JoJo gonna say, well, Stevie and I are just working together. He's been with Mimi for 15 years. I just met him 5 months ago. Karlie said, but you kissed him on the lips. Now, I ain't gonna go back to the first episode to see if they actually did, and they sure didn't roll the footage. But Karlie gonna say, I'm not stupid, and I know what I saw. You might know what you saw, but I'm gonna have to disagree with you on the not stupid part. You let Joseline beat you up for $500 an episode for a decade. That's not smart. That's not smart. So Karlie says, look, I just want to work. Like, you're here to work, I'm here to work. And she says, well, I'm the #1 priority. Now, you are older than me, so I see why you're giving me advice. But I'm working with the best of the best. And you're going to get the least of the least. But later that night, Stevie drops by Mimi's job, since she won't pick up the phone. I want you to look me in my face and tell me, are you fucking this girl? Child, Stevie can't even lie with a straight face. Why are you smiling? Stevie said, okay, well, how about I cut you in and give you a couple % of the JoJo project? Well, a couple % of nothing is still 0. She said, I want 10, 5 from you and 5 from her. So, Mimi, you know he's sleeping with her and you're still gonna put up with it. You just gonna take a little 10%. A fucking fee. A fucking fee. Oh, goodness. And from empty promises to hitless wonders. Put a ring on it, make him wanna burn me. So Rasheeda wants to really step up this new video and have more than one camera. While Kirk is like, okay, but I need you to step it up and not phone it in. Rasheeda says, well, you know I deliver. Deliver what? Pizzas? What have you delivered? You had Candy Burris on the track and still couldn't get nowhere. And every man was a woman. And as our eyes roll, Stevie and Mimi go out to dinner. But she come with the contract to get 10% of Stevie's earnings from JoJo Dancer. Oh, she's coming for 20%. She said, screw it, since you're screwing her, I'ma get 10 each. Oh, Lord. So he says, all right, I'll take it to my lawyer. I want to do whatever I need to do to make you mine. No, you just want to keep bothering this woman. You just like getting on her nerve. That's what I take from your relationship. You really just like to irritate. And now he get to serenading her. He a good piano player. Meanwhile, across town, Rasheeda's late for her video shoot. I mean, ain't nobody gonna watch the video, so does it really matter? Oh my goodness. Why are you late? You're 2 hours late. It's gonna cost us more money. Well, I am here, but we ain't here. But I'm here. I was picking up clothes because I don't have a stylist, so I have to style myself. Well, girl, you should have had your clothes laid out the day prior. He cut the stylist from the budget and you mad about it? You don't have the money for a stylist. You don't make enough money for a stylist, and you don't have style. You have bags, though you could have put them clothes in your eye bags and kept it pumping. Rasheeda, you really have your head up your ass thinking that Kirk can put a stylist in your meager budget. Yeah, you've got to style yourself. You've got to be the mom, the independent artist, the stylist. I got to do all that, and I don't have a Kirk. Thank God. That would be an albatross around my neck. And speaking of birds, Karlie Red goes to meet Mimi. And Karlie tells Mimi about her run-in with JoJo Dancer at the studio. Y'all really ain't fucking? Really? Y'all ain't fucking? Okay. I ain't a bird if y'all fucking. Y'all ain't fucking and I ain't a bird. I guess we both just lying. Mimi really gonna say you think they're sleeping with each other, no question. But you know, you SOS. Stuck on stupid. But also, maybe Stevie was just your beard, and you all were just acting to be on Mona's show and get some chicken gift cards. Because you're clearly a lady of lesbonics. Oh, Lord, Mimi's like, yes, we're still together. We've got a 2-year-old, and he's been cheating on you for 3 years. Mimi's like, Karlie Red, you gonna ask to work with Stevie now that you're trying to get rid of JoJo Dancer, and you think I'ma trust you around my man? I got your number, husband. However, at the studio, JoJo Dancer tells Stevie that she's a month late. Child, a month late? Psh, that's past due. That's arrears. I'm getting 10% on the dollar. You once asked me what I wanted from you, and I said everything you've got. Let's consider this the second installment. Mimi, coasters are not earrings. No, those are some cute coasters, but they're terrible earrings. But she gonna say, what do you think about working with Karlie Red, since I'm taking more of a hands-on approach with the business? So JoJo and Stevie don't want to work with Karlie Red, but Mimi's insistent. Oh, God. And from one piece of shit man to another, now we have Scrappy and his dentures with Erica and her rave-ass outfits. So Scrappy's career is a real struggle. It's always been a struggle. I've never heard of him. I don't know how he makes money to eat to this day. So he tells Erica he needs his own spot since he's going through. And she's too stressful. She is. The way she's looking at him right now, like, you want your own place? You don't want to move in with me? No. And it took you a decade to let him go. But I want to see your new man. So Erica's like, okay, so we're still moving forward in our relationship even though we're moving apart. And he said, yeah, if we weren't working towards something, I'd tell you. No, he won't, because he don't know what he wants. Oh, but across town, JoJo Dancer's on the warpath. Karlie Red, I told you to mind your business. Why can't you mind your business? Learn how to mind the business, darling. Mind the business. So she pop up on Karlie Red in the gym. I don't know why you have to keep talking about me with Mimi. Do not talk about me with Mimi. Do not talk about me with anybody. I do not know why. Why? Why do you insist on talking about me? Don't you have your own daughter to talk about? Clearly, I'm as young as her. You're as old as Methuselah. Why don't you go talk about somebody your age? Go talk about Aesop. Go talk about Aristotle. Go talk about Shakespeare. Talk about people your age. Don't talk about me. Karlie Red said, you know, you and Mimi are a joke. Both of you saying, I gotta go through you to work with Stevie J. But you don't have any work to do. Gucci Louis Prada is not for you. When Stevie has the time, and I allow you to, then you can work with him. But I don't know where your career is going. JoJo, it's going the same place yours is. Zeus. You went from VH1 to Z. I mean, you were always at the lower end of the alphabet. But after cussing out Karlie Red, JoJo takes a pregnancy test and brings it to Stevie, and he's like, what do you want me to do with that? You know I don't pay child support. Huh! He starts talking about photo shoots and everything else, and she's like, wait, are you trying to protect my career, or are you trying to keep Mimi from knowing that you got me preggers? And he gonna say, who baby is it? You know whose baby it is, Super Sperm. You were Future before Future was Future. Okay, you really want to know whose baby it is? I ain't been with nobody but you. And that was the shot.